Hello everyone, welcome to Beauty in the Garden. I'm T. So in today's video, I am going to be planting up some lettuce. Now I do have a certain variety that I'm going to be planting up in today's video, and I will tell you guys the reasons why. But before we go ahead and get started, right here in front of me, you guys, is a 50 starting C-cell tray that I actually picked up from Walmart for free. You can ask them because this is what they hold the succulents in, and they do have them out into the back, or they might have a couple laid out on the shelf that they didn't put away. Just ask them nicely if you're allowed to take one of these 50 cell trays home. They might let you, they might not, but it's always great to just go ahead and ask and see if you can get you guys a free seed starting tray. So it is nice and sturdy, as you guys can see. I do have a great deal of them, and every time I see them, I definitely do ask, just in case a couple break here or there, I can just go ahead and replace them. But let's go ahead and jump into this video. So as I said, we have a 50 cell seed starting tray. Yes, that is a great deal of lettuce, but I have a massive project that I have started and undergoing right now. So I have this big 50 cell tray. Okay, so the next thing up is the Dollar Tree baskets. So I have two Dollar Tree baskets, and I basically put them two together, and then I kind of, if you guys can see, I kind of make sure that the holes get smaller by basically overlapping them at a different point. If you guys can see, it makes the hole just a little bit smaller, but it's easy, quick. You don't have to worry about nailing anything or buying any hardware, cloth, or anything like that. You can just go ahead to the Dollar Tree, pick up two baskets, and boom, boom, and done. So the next thing up is soil. Now, with the soil, you guys, you want to make sure that you start off with nice sifted soil to help you guys in the process of great seed starting. I like to sift the soil to get this fine, fluffy soil to get out all those sticks. For a lot of you guys who have followed me long enough knows that you will end up with a lot of sticks at the end of sifting, and you're going to be like, wow, I didn't believe it's that many sticks. So yes, you have a great deal of sticks in all of your soil mixes, rather it is compost, rather it is a pre-bag mix of soil. Just sift your soil. It will help you guys out in the long run, unless you start off with peat moss, and sometimes peat moss even as well will have a good bit of sticks as well. So let's go ahead, you guys, and jump into this video. First thing up is we're going to go ahead and fill our seed starting tray. Now, as you see, I have a big pan under here. I have this pan under here to catch my soil, and it's the perfect size reservoir for my seed starting tray. So I'm just gonna pile this on. It is pre-moistened soil. I always show you guys what pre-moistened soil look like. It's not dripping wet, it holds together, and it crumbles apart. We don't want our soil to be dripping, okay? Because it can rot out your seeds. We don't want our seeds to rot out, because guess why? We spent our hard-earned money to make sure these seeds germinate properly. Okay, so let's go ahead and fill this tray. All right. So even if you don't want to start with as many as I have, you can actually cut this tray, you guys. You can cut this tray. Just get like a nice little saw or a nice sharp scissors. But you can cut this tray in half if it's too many cells for you, okay? All right, so we got our soil. We're gonna smooth it out. Get a nice layer here. This is so relaxing for me. I hope this is relaxing for you guys. Even for my new gardeners, don't stress yourself. Please don't stress yourself. Gardening is simple. Gardening is simple. God gave us water, sun, and soil. Three main components, okay? Three main components. All right, so as you can see, I have smoothed it out. So now we're just going to press it down lightly. We don't want to pack it in, we just want to make sure that the soil has no air pockets, okay? I'm going to press out just a little bit of that air, okay? So don't push down too hard, okay? And then now we're just going to smooth off all the excess soil, okay? Just like this. Now, certain things have a certain process of how you do things. It all depends on the seed size, okay? All right. Me being a little bit of a neat freak, you guys. Here I go. All right. All right. As you guys can see, our tray is filled. It's nice and filled. All the soil's at the bottom. You guys, I'm just going to toss this back into the bag. All right. Put this right here. Back into the bag. All right. All right. So now we have that squared away. And now we're going to get started. Now the first variety of lettuce that I'm going to be planting up is the Marvel of Four Seasons. This lettuce right here is great for warm temperatures. So this is why we're planting up the Marvel of Four Seasons. And as well, the other variety that I'm planting is the Slow Bolt lettuce. This as well does great in warm temperatures. These two varieties of lettuce. So because they're just going to work really good for our climate, especially if you are in an area where your temperatures will get up to 80 degree, 90 degree days. So I'm going to be using these two varieties. Thing up is to basically just disturb the soil just a little bit. All right, lettuce does not like to be buried too deep, okay? So we're just going to scratch the surface of our soil, okay? Because remember, we just smoothed it out, so we want to just scratch it just a little bit. Now, lettuce seeds are very, very small. It's up to you, you guys, if you want to plant them, you guys, one by one. That is up to you. But I will about 3 or 4, you guys, in a hole, okay? But I'm going to try to keep it down as low as I can, okay? So I'm going to do half of my tray. So as you can see, here is the seeds. Now this one is the Slow Bolt variety. And I'm just going to just sprinkle, trying to keep down how many I put into a tray. I'm going to do half and half, okay? As you can see, I just have a pinch, okay, of seeds in my hand because I don't want to overdo it. I don't want to overdo it, okay? All right, so we have that done. And then the next one up is going to be the Marvel of Four Seasons as well. They both are dark seeds. Sometimes you're going to see them like a eggshell color. I really, really like my lettuce, you guys. I am on this health journey, and you guys, it's been working out so far. So good. I'm really happy with the results that I have been getting from eating a lot cleaner. And plus I love going out in the backyard, you guys, and just getting some lunch. Okay, all right, so now that we have our seeds just sprinkled over the soil, you guys, you're not going to see this one. Now, if I did the eggshell color ones, then you guys, it will make sense for me to pop it up to the camera and show you guys it. But you won't be able to see it up against this soil. It's very, very dark. It matches the soil. All right. So we got our lettuce planted. Now, you can do something else. You can sprinkle over top of it some vermiculite if you have it on hand. I don't have any on hand. Or you could just, you guys, take a handful of your soil. Okay, and just sprinkle right over top. And like I told you guys, I'm very, how can I say? I'm very neat. So you're about to see what I'm about to do. So I just basically go down as I had sprinkled the soil onto the tops of my tray. And I'm literally, you guys, going to pile the soil so that the seeds are just covered very lightly, you guys, onto my tray, okay? And then we're just going to take our sprayer and water them. All right, so I have here my Miracle-Gro sprayer. Everybody already knows I really like this. If you don't have this, just use a regular water sprayer or any kind of pump bottle that you have. You don't necessarily need something like this. This is just something I really like. I found it and I'm in love with it. So I'm just going to go ahead and mist the soil. Because remember, now we're working with pre-moistened soil. And we just want to settle the soil on our new seeds. We want contact. We want the seeds to have contact with the soil. All right, so we are all done, and I'm going to just go ahead and label the lettuce because I have yet to do the right thing and make sure I labeled my lettuce because I have lettuce growing in here, lettuce out there that I'm just like, it's lettuce, you guys, but you guys might want to know what I'm growing. So I'm going to make sure I do go ahead and label this, and wherever I plant it, I will label it so you guys will know exactly what I have planted there. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video on how to go about planting up your lettuce. Take your lettuce and put it into a sunny windowsill or in your greenhouse or a grow tent. I am going to actually be placing mine inside my grow tent because my greenhouse has a great deal in it and my grow tent does not. So I'm going to go ahead and put these babies in there and let them grow. And I will have to acclimate them, meaning going in and outside so that they can get used to the natural sunlight so that it won't get burnt, okay? But this, you guys, is our lettuce. We had just that quick planted up 50 seed cell trays of lettuce. Now, if you do not want to divide your lettuce or separate your lettuce or anything like that, you can just actually let them grow into a cluster if you want to. You don't actually have to divide them or cut and remove them. They actually grow pretty good as a cluster. But if you want a nice size plant, just go ahead and divide them out and pop them into another tray, just like this, you guys. Just take them out, prick them out, and put them into individual trays like this. Or you can just cut, if you just want the 50, just go ahead and cut it with a shears down to 1 plant per cell, and you can do it that way. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell so you can be notified. And as well, like I always tell you guys, remember, there's beauty in everyone's garden. And bye-bye for now.